Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. As you can see from the backdrop, we're going to be talking about Predator and stuff. Be real with D-Real. We're going to talk about Predator, all things Predator. But before we do, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the Be Real with D-Real page so that you can get alerts when I have new stuff on the page. I like hanging out. I like talking. So by all means, comment, subscribe, like what you're commenting on, like what I'm commenting on. It's a symbiotic relationship. So like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're digging what I'm shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket. Real talk. Okay. I am a dyed-in-the-wool Predator fan. Ever since the first Predator movie in 1987, that whole concept just completely blew my mind. And I was just like, this is dope. John McTiernan is a crazy mad scientist when it comes to movie concepts, because as we all know, John McTiernan is also responsible for another fantastic movie that I just love, Die Hard. Now, when you talk about Die Hard, we talking about the Predator, and unless you are just from another planet and are not aware, Predators, whatever else you want to put on them, is a group of aliens that hunting and killing other life forms is their thing. It's just what they do. I don't think they're good. I don't think they're evil. I just think they are. Kind of like Galactus. Hunting is what we do. So we're going to cut your head off. We're going to pull your spine out. Any means necessary. That's what we're going to do. Now, as I said, the first Predator movie took place in 1987 in South America. And Arnold Schwarzenegger and a team of special forces operatives are quickly dismantled by that guy in the back. And it's Arnold that ends up figuring out, or as his character's name is Dutch, he figures out that the Predators only attack you. They only attack if you are armed, if you have weapons. Now, that movie, I think, was commercially successful. It's the first date movie I ever went on. Weird. Well, as an adult, not as a teenager. And the original Predator was meant to be a horror movie. But because of the action that went on in the movie and the presence of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think it kind of took on a sci-fi action-esque sort of vibe. Loved it. Great movie. 3 years later, Predator 2 came out with a new director and a new protagonist. Stephen Hopkins directed the 1990 Predator 2, and Danny Glover as Mike Harrigan, detective in Los Angeles. And I remember it being very, very hot. Predator also boasts one of the most popular quotes on Ice Cube's album, coincidentally, that is called The Predator by Calvin Lockhart, as King Willie, there's no stopping what can't be stopped. No killing what can't be seen. Yep, and the next time we see King Willie is minus his body. It is what it is. This Predator, there was a lot of violence in Los Angeles in Predator 2, and the Predator was just in there like, I'm going to take out I'm gonna take out the Jamaican mafia. I'm gonna take out the Mexican mafia. I'm gonna take out whatever mafia you got. If y'all got guns, I'm killing. And essentially, we get to see the first look at the inside of a Predator spaceship when Danny Glover is inside the ship. And we coincidentally see that xenomorph alien head in the trophy case in the ship, which spawns a comic book series, Aliens versus Predator. And then it is not until about 14 years later that we get another Predator movie, which of course is Aliens versus Predator in 2004. Another director, Paul Anderson. Paul Anderson is known for off-brand weird action movies. What I liked about Aliens versus Predator, my girl Sanaa Lathan was the main protagonist and manages to buck the black person getting killed stereotype in horror movies. She survived. Yay! Not only did she survive, her and the Predator teamed up to fight the alien queen at the end. Other than that, and a couple of little Aliens versus Predator moments, the first Alien versus Predator was kind of lackluster. It didn't quite capture the feel of the Aliens versus Predator comic book, where it was like the war was between the aliens and the Predator, and the humans are just kind of caught in the middle. If Paul Anderson would have like kind of capitalized on that in the movie, it might have made it a better movie. From then on, the rest of the Predator franchise, to me, was just a little disastrous. We got Predator versus Aliens Requiem in 2007, and that was kind of, you know, aliens and predators invade the earth and go ham. It didn't have that, you know, that it was supposed to have. It didn't hit the same way as the other Predator movies. It didn't even hit the same as the first Alien versus Predator. And I found it difficult for it to keep my attention. Then 3 years later, 2010, we got Predators with big nose Adrian Brody. Different concept. The aliens were snatching folks and putting them in some undisclosed alien planet or some alien black hole or whatever, where they had these alien dogs and everybody was getting hunted. And they had serial killers and Yakuza and ex-military and mercs, and they were all being hunted by the predators. But there was another faction of predators on this planet. And so that's when we got to see that there was more than just one faction of predators and that they were at odds with each other. Then in 2018, we got simply the Predator. And again, they're on Earth doing their thing, having it out. And then there's like this big super uber predator that's just like beating the brakes off of everybody. And it wasn't fun to watch. I mean, it had some moments in it, but overall, it was a very unmemorable movie. And now in the works, we have a Predator prequel, a Predator movie that will chronicle the Predator's first appearance on Earth. Well, their first appearance in front of civilized humans. There you go. Let's do it like that. In the Old West, which interestingly enough ties in with things that were going on in Predator 2, where that Predator hands him an old musket or a gun or something like that, which lets us know even then back in 1990 that the predators have been on Earth for some time. And then later on in Alien, Predator versus Aliens, we see that the Mayans, the Aztecs, were sacrificing people so that these predators could have aliens to hunt. I'm hoping that this new Predator movie will, kind of encapsulate some of the essence of the original Predator movie, which was kind of a horror-esque, science fiction-esque, stay in your lane kind of movie. And that's why it worked. That and John McTiernan is a decent director. Hopefully, whoever's helming this new Predator draws from that. Jim and John Thomas brothers, who are the writers that came up with the wonderful concept of this movie, I hope they have something to do with it too. So, are y'all with it? Are y'all with the new Predator movie? Do you like the Predator franchise? What is your favorite Predator movie? In the comments. Can't stand Predator? Don't like them at all? In the comments. What do you think this new Predator prequel is going to be like? Yep, in the comments. And as always, comment, like, and subscribe to the Be Real with D-Real page so that you can get new alerts. And as always, entertainment. I will be back with another one. And until then, y'all be good. Be good to each other.